Weeks ago, I was at the MCP Dev Summit in Bangalore as well as in Mumbai. And I sat down with David Nalley, who is the governing board chair of Agentic AI Foundation and also leads developer experience at AWS. We talked about the future of Agentic AI, how is the agentic stack shaping up, MCP, and what he is seeing from interacting with developers across the world. Let's hear what David has to say. Hi, David.
Hi,
How are you doing?
I'm outstanding. I'm really excited to be here in Mumbai. I just got finished giving a keynote, and so I'm doing great.
How are you finding this is like your first week in India? How are you finding it so far?
Everybody has been so incredibly welcoming. Everybody is so curious and passionate about technology. So I'm having a lot of fun conversations. The food's amazing. The cities that I've been to, so I've been to Bangalore and I've also been now to Mumbai. They're beautiful cities. And so really excited. This is my first time in India.
Yeah,
So I'm really excited to get to experience this.
that's so good to hear, David. So, David wanted to ask you that you are the governing board chair of Agentic AI Foundation. So, what surprised you the most about how Indian developers are adopting MCP as we are here for the MCP Dev Summit? How they are adopting MCP as compared to what has been going on in other countries?
Yeah, so one of the patterns that I'm seeing that I think surprised me is that people are pushing this really aggressively to the point that adoption feels, I don't have data, but in the conversations I'm having, it feels like Indian developers are pushing the adoption of MCP much faster than elsewhere. And they're doing really interesting things with it. So I had a conversation about taking a bunch of healthcare data and pushing that through an MCP server while eliminating PII. And so, just really fascinating use cases where people are trying to push the limits of what the technology will support today.